Good morning, fellow classmates. Isaiah is here speaking with you. Today, me and Eric will be speaking on our senior project. This senior project was very fun to do. Very challenging, but in all, it was very fun to do. We had a lot of fun, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, disagreements, but in the end, it came together to be the way we wanted it to be. To start by talking to you about what our senior project is. Our senior project is about becoming a Division I athlete, which myself, as well as Eric, is. Myself going to Towson University and Eric going to Indiana University, respectively. Our first idea was to talk about athletic training and to talk about the art of athletic training and us opening up a gym in the future, since we did option 3, which we continue to still do option 3, but as we got further along into our project, all our data was lost when we went to go put it all together on my computer. Sad story, but it is what it is. You got to move on. You got to do what you got to do. So we changed mentors, changed our ideas, bounced around, and we ended up getting to our current topic of what it takes to become a Division I athlete. Our new mentor, Mr. Walker, was a great mentor. We met with him 4 times. He gave us great ideas. Let's change this, change that. This is good. And he was very helpful in this whole process. So getting into our actual project, what we wanted to talk about was what it took to become a Division I athlete. And we came up with 4 points. Discipline, sacrifice, work ethic, and skill. Those are the 4 things that make you a Division I athlete. But it's not just the average. And myself, as well as Eric, will be speaking on those 4 in this video. And I hope you enjoy. Also, myself as well as Eric will be speaking on our journeys of how we got to where we got, showing you what it actually took to become a Division I athlete.
So people told me that, you have a lot of potential in track, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna play basketball. And actually, funny story, me coming into my end of junior year, I was started getting recruited by a lot of schools like Rutgers, UConn, the Navy, a whole lot of schools that I didn't know I had the potential to go to. So after my junior year, I tried to play football, which I don't know why I tried to do that, but I tried to play. So I ended up playing football and I quit. And then I was going through a big debate story on whether I should play basketball or football. But I decided to do winter track. I did winter track and I jumped 49.6, which ranked me 5th in the country indoor and then 2nd in New Jersey history. So after I did that, a lot more schools started calling me, like Indiana. Over the summer, after my junior year, Indiana had called me, and they were asking about my future stats and what schools are interested in me. And he just asked me a few questions, but at the time he didn't seem as interested. So they called me over the summer one time, and they never called me back. And then a coincidence, once I jumped the 49.6 indoor, he called me and was like, "Oh, I see you did pretty good." And I was just like, he's kind of using me, blah, blah, blah. But he asked me to come up for a visit, so I was like, all right, I'm going to come up for a visit because, it's always fun to travel. So I go there and I see the facility. I noticed that they had a good business program and it seemed like a good fit for me. So I was like, this is the school for me. And a few months later, I ended up committing to the track team, so I'll be joining them over the fall.
So my journey with is this. I started playing football when I was about 6 years old. Played flag football, went through Pop Warner, and I wasn't always the best kid on the team. I was a little chubby when I was younger, but baby fat, etc. etc. I didn't really start getting good until my 8th grade year of my 8th grade year Pop Warner. So I had a few good plays here and there, but it wasn't anything outstanding for somebody be like, whoa, like this kid's gonna be great. I got a trainer. I started working out, and my junior year, I grew. I grew to 6 foot. I started to gain weight, and speed started to get better, started to get stronger. Everything just started to work. In my junior year, everything started to click. I was getting recruited by schools such as Rutgers, Maryland, Missouri, Arkansas, Pittsburgh, UConn, and a few others. And all it did, it just made me want to work harder. And that's what I did. Now, going into my senior year, I knew I had to be like the top dog. And I did everything in my possibility to do what I had to do. I had to be realistic with myself. I didn't have any big time Division 1A offers, but I had a lot of Division 1A interest. So I told myself, do what you gotta do, and something's gonna happen. I did what I had to do. I had an amazing senior year, even though as a team we didn't. Individually, I had an amazing senior year. And Townsend offered, and I took it. And that's where I'm at today. I'll be becoming the Townsend Tiger in less than a month. And I can't say anything less than I'm proud of myself. I put in all the hard work, all the dedication, and that's my journey. Discipline. Discipline is the assertion of overmore base desires and is usually understood to be synonymous with self-control. So, there you go with the definition of discipline. With discipline and becoming a Division I athlete takes a lot. You have a lot of things coming into your life that could change your life in an instant, such as women, money, and people, period. You have to be disciplined enough to understand that those are in the way of your goals, and if you let them get in the way, you won't reach your goals.
Let me tell you how much I sacrificed. It just one of the worst things is coming into being a good athlete. First of all, if you're a top-notch athlete, you probably know a lot of people. People probably want to invite you all these places, but you're like, you can't go because you have to do something. You have to do homework, tests, camp. It's just so many things that you have to do when you're trying to manage your school, friends, family, and books. It's just one of the things that you have to actually really put aside. Like, if you want to do this, you have to do it. It's no, well, if I do this, you just have to put your mind to it and be like, all right, if I do this, I know that it's going to help me out in the long run. So, you have to really forget the small stuff. Going out with your friends and trying to be cool. If you don't want to be good, then you might as well do that kind of stuff. But you definitely got to learn how to manage it.
Sit in your butt. Don't do nothing. But here, on Division I, you better work harder than you ever worked before. Countless hours, sleepless nights. It is what it is. You just got to do it. It's been times where me and Eric have worked out, then we worked out again, and then we did homework. And we not sleeping until 3 in the morning. We know we got to be for school at 6 because the school start at 7:15. But it just is what it is. This is what we wanted. This is what we're going to do. This is what it takes. As you see, you hear our project starting to come together. This is what it takes to become a Division I athlete. Your work ethic has to be on a whole nother level. It better be on Mount Everest level, not on Washington Rock level. Because if it's on Washington Rock, you better not even think of Division I because it's not gonna happen. The best players have the best work ethic. The best work ethic. Work ethic will take you further than anything. Your hard work, your determination will take you further than anything. You gotta put those hours in. You gotta work out. You gotta do good in school. It's everything in a one. It's something you have to do, and if you don't have a good work ethic, you won't be a Division I athlete. And
skill, SKILL, skill. You definitely got to have that one skill that either you notice or somebody else notices, and it's basically a platform that you work off to get you where you want to be and excel to the maximum level. Like Isaiah said, skill. I have to have the skill to not let anybody out jump me. He has to not let any receiver blow past him on a route or anything. But skill is basically like you're born with it, and it doesn't have to be excel. Like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, these fifth graders are doing college math, stuff like that. It doesn't matter where you start. It just, your skill is your skill. So however you work with it is going to basically help you grow and become a better person. Skill. Skill. Skill.
All Division I athletes. And some of you have seen in our Prezi. Those are, some of our closer friends. And we got a bunch more. I just named a couple guys, such as Dante Strickland. We got Ellen Lamore from our school, who was going to Temple. Charles is going to Maine. It's a bunch of guys that understand where we're coming from. But that's just on the football side. I'll let Eric speak on the track side.
I got a few friends that's going or in the same position as me, going to a good Division I school, named Hazim from Old Bridge. He's top 800 runner in the state, and I think he's ranked in the country. I believe so. And he was basically saying what we said before, working harder than everyone else. Talent can only take you so far, so you can be good and you can work off talent, but you have to put the work ethic and sacrifice in to be good. And then I have another friend from Roselle named Ray Clark. He's going to University of Houston, and top-ranked hurdler. And he basically said that you have to become your best, work to your potential. Work to your potential, and definitely have to put in the time and effort. Like we all said, it just all adds up to be a Division I athlete. Work ethic, talent, and how you go from there, what your mindset is, discipline, and stuff like that.
But yeah, we just wanted to give a big thanks to those guys. They definitely helped us in our research and getting some stuff for our paper. It's a small field, but it's a big field if you think about it. With the statistics being shown in our Prezi. In football, only 1.6% of kids out of, I think, 3.5 million go on to play college football. So I'm lucky and blessed to be that part of that 1.6%. And here's, we showing you what we believe and what we found and what we researched and we talked about with other people and between us, what it took to become a Division I athlete. And I mean, we had a whole lot of fun doing this project because this is something we always wanted to do. We love doing this, and I just hope Ms. Moore, you first and foremost, enjoy this, and I hope we did a good job.
Me too.
We need that edge, you know what I'm saying? Classmates, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely, we wanted to put a new twist on presentations and senior projects. Everybody does just a
class on paper.
Yeah, we wanted to go the different route. Technology is new. It's time to show what technology is new. So, I mean, is there anything else to be said, bro?
I think that's pretty much it.
Tigers, baby.
U19.